getting back to the basics, let me show you this love. We're getting back to the basics so you see that it's love. We're getting back to the basics, let me show you this love. We're getting back to the basics so you see that it's love.
If you got time, we can work it out. This is spiritual growth, we can work it out. You are mine, I am yours, we can work it out. Together we're a force, we can work it out.
Love is not just a feeling. You know why? Because feelings change. Some days you feel it heavy, some days you don't feel it at all. And yet we are taught through movies, through conversations, through fictional stories that if love fades, then the relationship is completely over. And you go ahead and toss the whole thing away. But nobody really sat us down and talked about commitment and explained what that really looks like. Let's get into it. In our culture, love is loud, love is intense, love is heavy. You think about all the shows, we throw out all the stunts, we jumping on people, we want to shout it out to the Raptors, we want to do everything to talk about what love is and to express our love. When you think about our culture and the way that we propose and all the big marriages, everything is just so grand because that is the expression of what love is. When you make someone your everything, you put amount of weight on them that they can't carry and they were never meant to carry. A lot of us grew up in relationships where commitment was staying no matter what. It don't matter if they cheated, it don't matter if they curse you out, it don't matter if you're abusive, you need to stay because that's what real love is. You don't quit on your family. This is what grown folks do. A real man holds it down. A strong woman is willing to endure it all. But nobody asks, is this relationship actually healthy? Is it beneficial for my life? Or are we loyal to the dysfunction and the chaos that is producing? From a therapeutic standpoint, I want to talk about love and attachment. Many of us equate the two as the same, but they're not at all. Love is about choice, respect, and growth. Attachment is about fear of being alone, fear of judgment, fear of starting all over, the fear of the unknown. Research has said that relationships that last long term are about more things. They're about emotional safety, mutual respect, shared values, and the ability to repair after conflict. So in the real scheme of things, love isn't about how I can't live without you. It's about how I choose to fight for you and how I choose to continue to connect in spite of everything else that's going on around us. The thing about commitment, it's not about staying stuck. It's about being intentional in the way that we move and making those efforts to be able to connect with your partner the best way possible. I've recognized, especially as a black man, as a man of color, or however you want to phrase me, as a man, honestly, we weren't taught how to be emotionally attuned. We were often taught how to show up to pay bills. We were encouraged how to be there physically, how to be loyal. But when it came down to emotional attunement, when it came down to connecting with our partners, that is something that we failed at learning how to do. So many of us struggle with being able to connect with our partners. Many of us struggle with this level of intimacy because we don't know. We've never experienced this level. We've never experienced this space, and it's very foreign to us. This wasn't modeled to us in no way, shape, or form. So many of us are attempting to try something that we've never even seen before. And for our sisters, love was explained as overextending yourself, holding it all together, being an emotional punching bag, taking on everything, taking on the weight of the family, taking on the weight of the love. Despite what our partner does, we continue to stay there and we stay strong and carry all the emotional labor. And what happened was a lot of women during those seasons in which they endured that because they didn't have the ability to be able to make money on their own, to be able to live their own life, and they were stuck in this cycle. And this cycle continued throughout relationships with unrealistic expectations and everything in between. So what we have to do is redefine commitment. It's not based upon survival, but based upon sustainability. That is the only way that we'll be able to learn how to connect and move in a better way. Love is not constant butterflies, and commitment is not suffering in silence. Choosing communication over ego, pairing after conflict instead of keeping score with one another, and allowing room for individual growth. These are all steps that we all can take actively to continue to be able to connect and move in a better way and in a better space. So I want you to process this real quick. How do you define love? Without the music, without the movies, without all of this facade and the Instagram stories and everything in between, man, how do you define love? I want you to really take some time to sit with that. Because at the end of the day, love is not proven by how long you stay around. It's shown and exhibited in how you all grow together, in the ways that you all grow together. Until next time, this is your Big Black Therapist, and I'm signing out. I'll let y'all later.
We can work it out. This is spiritual growth. We can work it out. You are mine, I am yours. We can work it out. Together we're a force. We can work it out. Bring it back.
We're getting back to the basics. Let me show you this love.